G'day everyone, welcome back to another episode. So today wanted to do an update on how my lawn was going after the reno or mini reno. Basically went through, did a pretty harsh cut on it, didn't do a full reno, but it knocked it for 6, which I knew it would. So that was in preparation to do perennial ryegrass oversow. So I wanted to show you how the lawn is now. It's recovered really well and give an update on how the ants are going and what's basically coming up for my lawn. And then I will do another video for my brother-in-law's lawn in about a week's time when I get time. So yeah, let's get into it. Alrighty, so this is basically where we're up to at the moment. So it's bounced back really well. It's only had the ProTurf NPK from ICL fertilizer put down, as well as the TriSmart wetting agent and the ICL stress buster liquid fert. So it's only basically had one application of each. I think we're around the 3-week mark, maybe 4-week mark at the moment. My darling kids there, always getting in the way. But yeah, so that's how it's looking at the moment, which is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it's looking at the moment. Biggest thing that I have noticed is there is patches where it is still filling in a bit. So especially over here, that's still filling in. But yeah, it's going to take a bit of time, and to be honest, it's only going to be a couple more weeks and then it's going to be getting groomed and sculpted again, ready for oversowing of the perennial ryegrass seed. So on that note, I will be stocking perennial ryegrass seed for this season. If you are interested, please let me know. It'll be sold by the kilo. So why I have you guys, as you can see, there's no ant mounts in the lawn. So ant wise in the lawn, it's doing very well. It's keeping them at bay. The only issue is it doesn't seem to keep them bay on the edges of the lawn. So if we look over here, we've got them basically on the edge of all the concrete is where they are. So especially in this area here, but the actual lawn itself, there isn't any really. So if at all, I can come down and you can't see any mounds, but they just seem to be all on the edge of the concrete rather than actually in the lawn, which to be honest I'm not fussed about. I'd rather them there than in the actual lawn itself. So yeah, it's definitely worked. That was the ICL MaxGuard 2. So I'm pretty happy with that stuff. It's worked. I had about 10 beetles, if that, come up, which isn't much in the scheme of things. So really happy with that. So what I did do is I left this patch here unmowed, just to show you basically what I'm talking about with the ryegrass. So I oversowed last year and it didn't go all that well, to be honest. I was a bit disappointed with it and I sort of rushed it. Whereas this year I'm going to be a bit more methodical with it and actually put some effort in, and I'll film it all and show you how I do it all. And hopefully this year get some really good results. I am trying a different type of ryegrass this year, but as you can see, this long stuff here is actually perennial ryegrass coming back through from last year. So it generally dies off in summer, but it's gone dormant and it's coming back with a vengeance at the moment. We have had a shift in weather here, so the other morning it was about 14-15 degrees, so it's starting to cool down and it seemed to have really kicked this ryegrass into gear, which is good. But yeah, you can just see the difference in it, how long it is. It's got a real glossy, waxy leaf, which does leave really nice stripes when it is in good condition. But yeah, you can still see the cooch is obviously all down in there still, but this stuff grows about 3 times as quick as the cooch. So you can see it's getting a bit hairy there and it's following along the fence line there. But good to see. Really looking forward to trying it this year and making it work, just to really keep the grass looking good through winter. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty well it for this one. I've just given this a mow. Mowing at about 8 mil at the moment, so considering the height, it's still looking really good. I'm really happy with it. But it's only going to be about 2 more weeks and then I'll give it a groom, a heavy groom, just to open up that canopy ready for the perennial ryegrass seed to go in. Then I'll top dress it as well, lightly, just to trap the moisture in there, but I'll go through all that when we do that. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to give you a quick update on how that's all going. The Max Guard 2 is looking like it's doing its job. No ants actually in the grass itself, and we're about 3 weeks in now, so it's definitely helping. And yeah, I've only done one spray application of liquid fert, which was a stress buster, and that's pretty well it. So other than that, I don't really have much more to show you in this video. The main one was just to have a quick look at the perennial ryegrass coming back through on the far side over there. It is actually coming behind the letterbox as well, because it does like the shady conditions. I do have a bit of clover at the moment, which I'm not too fussed about. I will try and get rid of it, but baby steps. I've got other stuff to worry about. I also suffered with fungi last year. I had a couple of fungus issues, so I did spray tombstone during the season last year, winter, and it seemed to have stopped it from spreading, but it looked like fairy ring. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this year I'll do an application of fungicide in probably 4 weeks time in preparation for that. But yeah, other than that, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, and I will see you at the next one. Cheers, guys.